Hi everybody, you are watching Falcon Riddles channel. Today's riddles are tricky riddles. And I will just give you 15 seconds to answer them. Watch and listen carefully. Jordan and his wife were living in a rural place. In a certain day Jordan's wife fell ill. He called the local doctor.
I have to call Dr. Marco.
When the doctor picked up,
Hello.
he said,
Doctor, my wife is ill. She might have appendicitis.
This can't be possible. I took out her appendix 2 years ago myself.
The doctor explained. When diagnosed, the doctor said,
She has appendicitis.
the question is, how can this be possible? You just have 15 seconds to figure out. This is possible because Jordan had remarried. Once upon a time, a great emperor once ruled India. He was well known for his intelligence. But along with that, he was known for 9 gems in his court. One of the 9 gems was Birbal, a quick-witted and extremely intelligent man. The stories of his wit were widely popular. Once a king ruling in a distant land heard of Birbal.
Who is that person? Bring him to me.
He sent an invitation and called Birbal to visit his land.
Send invitation to that person who called Birbal. Invite him to visit our land. I want to check his wit. And check if the stories of his wit are true.
The king invitation was sent to Birbal. The emperor of India allowed Birbal to go and took off on the journey.
Get the horses ready.
All right, sir.
Upon reaching that kingdom, he was welcomed with flowers, and was escorted to the palace of the king. The king decided to check Birbal wit himself. So he decided to sit next to 5 people and adorn the same robe. The king and the 5 people were look-alike and it was hard to judge who the real king was. Upon entering the palace, Birbal found that there were 6 people sitting in front of him adorning the same robe. They were also look-alike and it was hard to judge who the real king was.
Oh God, what is this?
After a couple of minutes, Birbal approached one of them and bowed in front of him, greeting him.
Your Majesty.
That was the real king. The question is, how did Birbal know who was the real king? I will give you only 15 seconds to figure out. Try to be quick. When the king asked Birbal how did he know him, Birbal replied,
How? Did you know that? Your Majesty. All the other people were looking at you closely to imitate you adequately, while you were calmly sitting with your composed demeanor. This because you didn't need to look for any support. However, the commoners always looked for their king's support.
Again the king asked Birbal to write something on a wall.
Birbal. Birbal, I want you to write something on this wall that makes one sad when read in good times, and makes one happy when read in sad times.
He took only a few moments, and wrote something that fit the requirements. What did he write? Try to guess in 10 seconds. I think no one is able to guess what he wrote. He wrote, "The time will pass soon." If you read the line in happy times, you will be sad because you would want the happy time to last forever. If you read it in sad times, you will feel happy, as you will feel optimistic about the future. This impressed the king a lot. He gave Birbal gifts and jewels. When Birbal returned back to his kingdom, he made King Akbar proud.
I'm proud of you, Birbal.
Your Majesty.
You are amazing, Birbal.
One day, a teenager girl organized a party. To avoid uninvited guests, she set a password. She told the security man,
"Don't let anyone in until they give the password I told you about."
Okay, miss, I will never let anyone in until they give me your password.
L is an uninvited person. She planned to enter the party. The security man stands nearby the door. She stands far from the security man, and was looking at the guests. The first guest comes, the security man said.
12.
The guest replied.
6.
The security man let her in. The second guest comes, the security man said.
6.
The guest replied with
3.
L thought is enough. She decided to enter the party. She walked to the entry door. The security man said.
8.
L replied smilingly.
5.
The security man let her to enter the party immediately.
Yes!
The question is, what is the password? And how did L figure the password? You just have 15 seconds. When the security man said 6 to the second guest, and the guest replied 6, L realized that the password is not half, rather the sum of digit. 6 equals 3 letters, and 8 equals 5 letters. That's how L figured the party password and entered the party. This is the final Tricky Riddles. Get ready, guys. What eats to live but never drinks? I will give you 15 seconds to figure out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. The answer is fire. This is everything, guys, for today. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. To help us continue and give you all new, click like, subscribe, and give me a friendly comment, please. See you in next video. Bye bye.